Welcome to the Brant and Sherry Oddcast, sponsored by America's Christian Credit Union. To order Brant's latest book, Life is Hard, God is Good, Let's Dance, or to find out more about the show, go to BrantHansen.com.
Reading this thing about parenting, and it said you have to start with a vision for who you want this individual to be. The kid.
Okay.
You have a vision for who you're going to, train and who you want them to be when they're 19, 20, 21 years old, 30, which is so true. But I was thinking that's really true for ourselves too. You have to start with a vision. I talk about that with guys about masculinity. Like, unless you have an idea of what it actually is, you don't know what to aim for.
Yeah.
Talk about being a keeper of the garden. But it's true for everybody, men, women, everybody. Like, who do we want to be? And then, wait, we have a good vision for who to be. We can look at Jesus. Yeah. God took the form of a man and made it like, here you go. There we go. So we study him, we follow him. That's the vision. It's him. We have breaking animal news to tell you about, because animals are out there doing stuff too. Although, a little late on this, but it doesn't matter. I just read it now.
You're a little late.
It's a historical story. It's breaking to me.
Breaking to me news.
Breaking to me news. We have breaking to me news.
Interesting. Go ahead.
It's reaching back a little bit. 1859.
Yeah, just a little.
Not breaking, but a guy brought, I was reading about this, 24 wild rabbits to Australia.
Okay.
Within 70 years, there were 10 billion wild rabbits in Australia.
Okay.
Because the way how fast they get married and have kids. All right?
They're quick to get married.
They're very quick to get married, and they have a lot of offspring.
Yes.
Which is amazing to me, because I think about the great-grand... I'm looking at it through this thing, like...
Oh, my goodness.
The grandkids you would have.
Yes.
Somebody's like, you got any grandkids? Yeah, I have 850,000.
Sure.
Let me show you some pictures. I mean, I'm just thinking about that.
I don't understand this
I
news
do.
anchor. You do?
I just thought I'd share. I thought it brought me joy. This is great. A listener sent this to me. It's a photo of an actual newspaper, like a printed newspaper.
Sure.
And it was an article about the economy.
Okay.
And talking about car sales, hybrid plug-in, hybrid engines. The last paragraph says, if you want, I can also create an even snappier front page. Front page style version with punchy one-line stats and a bold infographic ready layout. Perfect for maximum reader impact. Do you want me to do that next?
Yes, please.
Question mark. It is the article ends with, do you want me to do that next? Question mark.
No, I've been embarrassed enough.
Yeah, we're getting lazy here. It's so true. We were just talking about how parents need to have a vision for what they want their kids to become. Like, who am I helping create here? Like, how do we do this? And I think it's true that God has a vision for us too. Our Father has a vision for who he wants us to become. And I would sum it up this way. People who naturally do the right thing. You don't have to grind away. You have a different kind of righteousness Jesus talks about, like where it's not just grinding to keep all these rules. You just naturally... your heart has changed, so you'll become the sort of person. And it happens by remaining in him, like being with him, talking with him, reading the Bible, like absorbing, paying attention to him. There's no short-circuiting that, but you become a different kind of person. Okay, here we go. I'm going to shock you because I'm one of those shock jocks. So it's all rated G, but shocking nonetheless.
Sure.
Because you have to cut through in this media environment.
Let's just go ahead.
There's a lot of noise. You gotta
Brant.
What?
Brant.
Okay, check this out. So maybe you're gonna watch the Thanksgiving Charlie Brown thing.
Yes.
The actors who voiced Lucy and Charlie Brown are still friends.
Oh,
How amazing. Isn't that awesome? And kind of sweet and
I'll
stuff.
tell you what.
Yeah.
That is a great fact
Thanks.
that can be used. It's timely and well done, Brant Hansen.
They actually went to high school together decades ago too, but now they're still okay.
Yeah, no.
They are. They're still friends.
I think that's
it's a
wonderful.
sweet little thing.
It is.
Yeah. Hey, just a reminder, it helps us if you're interested in helping us. If you don't want to help us, then don't worry about it. But
Did I ask you how I could help you? Maybe someone would say that.
yeah,
but,
we like doing this. We don't have a Patreon or anything, but we have sponsors in like America's Christian Credit Union. They can do loans for everything.
Yeah.
They can, like cars, if you're buying a new or used car, you get a great rate, or like savings accounts, all of that stuff. They have ATM things, like 30,000 ATM deals. Like it's full banking services. And what they do with the money is pool it together that otherwise would go into profit or funding who knows what. Like they're actually funding great things, like missions and adoptions and things like that. So
things we believe in.
Yeah, I really love that aspect. And again, you're supporting the show too, which would be wonderful if you could do that. If you go to BrantHansen.com, you'll find America's Christian Credit Union. If you scroll down, you'll see it says that, but it's just BrantHansen.com, and then scroll down and find America's Christian Credit Union. Oh, we were just talking about a Charlie Brown Thanksgiving.
Yes.
There was actually a bit of a problem behind the scenes when they made that.
Why?
Because they were cutting up a turkey. And then they had Woodstock helping out.
Okay.
And then one of the producers was like, it's just not
There's
ethical.
something wrong here.
Right.
Yeah.
Like they had an issue with him. He's a bird too.
Right. It makes a lot of sense when you think about
We
it.
shouldn't be carving up a
Sure.
turkey.
Yes. A dog just made our whole dinner, but let's be careful here.
But Charles Schultz actually weighed in. He's like, no, he's going to be carving the turkey. So if you watch it, he's in there. He's carving the turkey.
Well, you have to have ethics, but you also have to give the audience what they want.
Right. You have to give them what we want. So outside my house each morning and afternoon is gridlock. And it's because of schools. We live nearby 2 schools, a middle school and an elementary school. And they have staggered times for drop off or for when school starts and leaves. So
It is not easy to get to you.
Oh no! So it's hard to remember when. Like there's a couple hours in the morning where you need a helicopter to get in. There's a couple hours in the afternoon you need a helicopter to get in.
Yeah.
And the line goes on and on and on. The cars, it's just gridlock.
And there's no space, it's not like, oh, it's over here, so regular traffic can continue.
No, I can't get to my house.
No, it's just right in the middle of the road.
And people are thinking, I understand this. They're just thinking, I got to get my kid. I'm in line here. Like, if you guys would all just slide over to the right. Yeah. But no. Nope, you're just not going to get there. So also in my neighborhood are lots of sidewalks. It's one of the most walkable areas that I've ever been in.
Absolutely.
Which is a huge blessing. And there's neighborhoods nearby that don't have that. They don't have sidewalks. And I'm to the point now where if we ever had to move, I'm like, if I need sidewalks.
Yeah.
I don't want to be out in the street walking with cars everywhere. And I bring this up because I had just read about the car lines, which is a way of American life, like the car lines for school. It's just a way of life. But it wasn't not long ago. It was just not a thing. And so for those of us who are Gen X or even millennials, you'll look back and go, well, yeah, we didn't have that. Some people might, but most didn't.
No, we didn't.
No, and it wasn't even a thought. That you would have a line of people that have to drive the kids up to the school.
No, if my mom's car was coming up, we had problems. Something was.
Yeah, you're like, I don't want her car within a quarter mile of this place. Yeah, or it's a problem, right? No, you'd find your own way to school.
Yeah.
And you might even live a mile away or 2 miles, and you still find you would walk with friends, or you'd walk to a bus stop and could take the bus, and that's just life. That's what you did. And the person who was writing about this was going through a lot of sociological data about crime, the perception is it's just not safe, but it's not more unsafe statistically than it was when we were kids.
Yeah. Huh.
But the perception is, and the way he was graphing it, he was quoting people saying that the perception increased at about the time that cable news became a thing, where they have to fill 24 hours of why you need to keep watching.
Yeah.
You need to be scared. You need to be fearful. You need to be scared. And so that trickled to parents, but he's actually looking at the data. The things that are actually dangerous to your kids versus what we think are dangerous are very, very different. And one of the things that's not statistically dangerous is walking to school. And it's actually good for them because they need to move around. It's actually good for them socially, and it gives them confidence to function in the world.
I've heard sociologists say that they need to know.
Absolutely.
I can make it here. I can make it there. You can, obviously monitor and control and understand all of those things, but they need that.
They need it. But even if even if parents are aware of that data, he was saying that they won't change the car line ritual. Mm-hmm. And his theory about it, and I think there's something to this, is because of mom shaming.
Mom shaming.
You don't want to be perceived as the one who is not
let their
protecting.
Kids walk to okay, yeah.
Everybody else is driving, and people can be so judgmental. Mm-hmm. They actually did a study, which I thought was really interesting, about how parents can be shamed, particularly moms, by other moms. Mm-hmm. But they asked people, like, how dangerous do you think this activity is? Like, you leave your kids alone while you X. Like, let's say, how dangerous is it for your kids? Like, you're in a car accident, your kids are at home.
Yeah.
But you're not coming home because you're in a car accident you have to mess with. Like, well, your kid's probably going to be all right. Mm-hmm. What if you're meeting an illicit relationship?
Right.
That's really dangerous to leave your kids at home. Mm. So the point with that is it's judging the safety based on your activity.
Yeah. Okay.
Not the actual.
Right.
But it's judging your moral activity, subjecting the kids to, like, but it doesn't actually change their safety scenario in that scenario.
Yeah.
But we put it in context of
us.
Moral judgments,
yeah.
which I like. That's very human, but that's cognitive bias. And what is happening is a lot of the kids are missing out on some good stuff that they need to become adults because of our insecurity about being judged. That's really bad. There's plenty of sidewalk room. Yeah. There's plenty of places for people to even drop their kids off to walk 2 blocks and watch them. Yeah. But they're going to wait in a line for half an hour because that's what you're supposed to do now. And his point was it creates a more dangerous culture because we got a bunch of kids that aren't used to taking that kind of responsibility. And so we pay a price on the other end of that. Yeah. Not to mention just getting outside and walking for a sedentary generation is really important. So I thought that was really interesting.
I've never thought of the cable news thing, but I can definitely see.
Just crank up the fear.
The correlation of, just having fear, taking fear in over and over and over again, and it warping the way you see things. Yeah.
So please, if you're in a car line every day and listening to this podcast, keep going with it. That's fine. Yeah. But it's interesting how our fear and a lot of the irrational behavior manifests itself in traffic patterns. Mm-hmm. Like, that doesn't need to be a thing. We have so many sidewalks. Park over there. If you want to park 3 blocks away, go ahead. Mm-hmm. Walk those 3 blocks, then you won't be in this gridlock. I should get to school faster.
I'm smiling because in traffic patterns, I remember zipper merging, and you said the reason why. I was like, well, okay, that does make sense. Why aren't we doing this? And you said there's too many clues, too many, like letting someone in makes it feel like
they're getting over.
Yeah,
on you. Right.
There's something there. Yeah, and I thought that is true because I do feel that way. Like, no, you don't get in here. And why?
I waited my time in this in this lane for no good reason.
And you're not getting anywhere any quicker.
Right.
But you're right.
The idea with the zipper merge is use the available asphalt.
Right.
You have all of that. We need to use all the lanes. If one's merging, go ahead, go to the end of it and then merge at the merge.
Right.
That way it's more efficient.
Yeah.
But there's too much psychology, and we'll hold up traffic in that right lane that's going to merge because we don't want to be the guy that's passing everybody.
Yeah, to get all the way down to the end.
You feel judged.
Yeah, man, traffic.
It's very interesting how we'll structure our lives in ways that's really like what that just doesn't actually make things better.
The Brant and Sherry Oddcast, sponsored by America's Christian Credit Union. To find out more about the show, go to BrantHansen.com.